Well, recent comments made by Kentucky Senate hopeful Rand Paul have stirred a lot of controversy. Listen.
I like the Civil Rights Act in the sense that it ended discrimination in all public domains, and I'm all in favor of that.
But?
You had to ask me the but. I don't like the idea of telling private business owners. I abhor racism. I think it's a bad business decision to ever exclude anybody from your restaurant. But at the same time, I do believe in private ownership. But I think there should be absolutely no discrimination in anything that gets any public funding. And that's most of what the Civil Rights Act was about, to my mind.
Our political panel is here to weigh in on this. We have Will Cain. He's the host of National Review's Off the Page. Ellen Ratner, Talk Radio News Bureau Chief and Fox News contributor, and conservative columnist Andrea Tantaros. Good morning to all of you guys.
Morning. Morning.
Okay, so it seems like Rand Paul is learning a bit of a lesson, which is it's hard to campaign and be completely honest and truthful about what you really believe because there's been so much backlash. Andrea, how do you see what's happened to him?
Well, talking about civil rights now, with all the issues we have in our country, is like talking about whether Pluto's a planet or not. I mean, Rand Paul, if I were advising him, I would tell him, get back to the issues. I mean, why is he even talking about this? And the GOP needs to be very careful. I mean, they've come out and they've started to actually speak on behalf of him and somewhat defend his comments. They need to stay out of this.
Ellen, your thoughts?
Well, I actually agree with everything she said, and the fact that he canceled Meet the Press shows that he's just not ready for prime time, and I think his advisors are finally coming to that conclusion.
But isn't this about, you can't really state your mind on the campaign trail. You have to bend to what is politically correct at some level, Will.
Yeah, I'm really concerned about the lesson we're trying to teach Rand Paul here, is that you can be too honest. Look, Rand Paul gave a thoughtful answer to the question of what is the role of government in our private lives. That's what it's about. It's not about civil liberties, and it's not about race.
Go ahead.
And the response, let me just say, and the response from a good chunk of the left has been to simply yell bigot, which means they're mental midgets, or they can't think about this on any level of deeper issue.
I mean, no, there's no deeper issue when it comes to public accommodation and services, and that means private businesses in terms of restaurants, businesses, etc. A Civil Rights Act is a Civil Rights Act.
But why is he even talking about this is my point. He also was talking about BP, and he came out and he said that accidents happen. I mean, he should stick to the issues that got him elected. Tea Party movement has nothing to do with civil rights. He's a Tea Party candidate. They're not about that. They're about fiscal responsibility.
Ellen, you've got 10 seconds till I take a break and we carry you over.
Basically, what planet is he on? He needs to be part of the American law, which has been since the 60s.
All right, hold your thoughts. We're going to ask you guys to stick around. We're taking a quick break next with our panel.